The United States Navy stands as the most powerful maritime force in human history. Built for global dominance, it projects power across every ocean, maintaining freedom of navigation and deterrence through unmatched reach and technology. As of 2025, the Navy's battle force consists of around 297 active ships, supported by more than 3,700 aircraft. While below the official 355-ship goal, it remains the largest and most capable Navy in tonnage and combat effectiveness. At its core are 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, each a mobile airbase capable of deploying up to 75 aircraft. These floating fortresses, primarily Nimitz and Ford-class, are the centerpiece of American sea power, symbolizing U.S. global presence and rapid response capability. Alongside them, the Navy operates 9 amphibious assault ships, often called helicopter carriers. These Wasp and America-class vessels can carry dozens of helicopters, MV-22 Ospreys, and even F-35B stealth jets. They serve as flexible air-sea platforms for Marine Corps operations, humanitarian relief, and rapid deployment in crisis zones. Supporting the carriers are 92 guided missile destroyers, primarily Arleigh Burke class, and 17 cruisers of the Ticonderoga class. Together, they form the surface backbone of the fleet, capable of missile defense, anti-submarine warfare, and long-range precision strikes. Complementing these are 21 littoral combat ships designed for nearshore operations, and several expeditionary sea bases that provide logistical and aviation support in contested areas. These vessels give the Navy flexibility across the spectrum of maritime conflict. The Navy's Silent Hunters, its submarine fleet, form the backbone of strategic deterrence. It operates 14 Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, 4 Ohio-class guided missile submarines, and around 50 attack submarines, including the elite Virginia, Seawolf, and remaining Los Angeles classes. The Columbia class represents the Navy's future deterrent, a new generation of nuclear-powered SSBNs set to replace the aging Ohio class from 2031 onward. 12 of these vessels will ensure a stealthy and survivable second strike capability well into the late 21st century. In the air, the Navy commands a powerful arsenal, from FA-18 Super Hornets to the stealthy F-35C Lightning II, alongside EA-18G Growlers for electronic warfare and E-2D Hawkeyes for airborne early warning. Together, they extend U.S. combat reach far beyond the horizon. Behind the hardware are over 332,000 active duty sailors, 97,000 reservists, and 260,000 civilians, engineers, shipbuilders, and logisticians who keep the fleet ready for deployment 24/7. The human element remains the Navy's most critical asset. The Navy's 2025 budget exceeds $255 billion, with over $32 billion allocated to shipbuilding. Major priorities include Columbia-class submarines, Flight 3 Arleigh Burke destroyers, and the next-generation DDG-X warship program. Facing emerging threats, the Navy invests heavily in unmanned systems, from autonomous surface drones to underwater vehicles and AI-driven surveillance networks. Initiatives like Ghost Fleet Overlord and Project Replicator aim to reshape future naval warfare through autonomy and distributed lethality. In 2025, America's naval power remains unmatched, but its dominance is no longer guaranteed. As global waters grow more contested and China actively grows and modernizes its navy, the U.S. Navy's future depends on how fast it can adapt, innovate, and sustain its technological edge beneath the waves and across the seas.